Hello everybody and welcome back to All Things Parks. Today we're going to be breaking down yet another land within Magic Kingdom. This one is going to be kind of discussing a little bit of the history of our country. So it's going to be a little colonial, a little revolutionary in there.
Alright.
So if you haven't guessed by that what the land is, then we will go ahead and tell you that we are going to be discussing Liberty Square.
No way.
Liberty
I totally
Square.
thought we were going in a different direction there.
No, we weren't. We're heading to Liberty
All
Square.
right, all right.
Since we had just finished with Frontierland, now let's just keep walking down that parade route into Liberty Square. And so, one of the first things that we're going to come across is a dining establishment.
It is a dining establishment.
And do you know which dining establishment that would be?
I think it has something to do with a tree.
It does. It does. So Liberty Tree Tavern, it is actually one of their sit-down restaurants here at Magic Kingdom, and it's more of your, typical American cuisine. So you're going to have kind of something that you would find on a Thanksgiving dinner menu. So you got like your carved turkey breast or
mashed potatoes,
different greens and things like that. So it's definitely your typical colonial American meal. So whatever you think that would be, that's probably what you're going to find here.
That's what you're going to get.
And so
I like, too, at Christmas time, they have a big gingerbread house that they build in there. So I always stop to see that.
Yeah. All right. And outside of there, so right around the corner is one of the shops that we really enjoy going into.
I love it. It's called Ye Old Christmas Shop.
Shops.
Ye Old.
Shop with an E.
And 2 P's.
2 P's. All right.
All right. So, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm the only one disappointed, but a lot of the Christmas things now are transitioning into Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
So, a big portion of that store, you're going to find, your Jack Skellington merchandise. Yeah. So, different things. But the other ones stayed true to what they are. So, the ornaments, all the Victorian stuff. All the Christmas stuff. And then also, it's nice they have all the personalization available, so you can, pick out your ornament, get your last name or family, whatever year vacation it was, and then go enjoy the rides, and then just stop back there before leaving to pick up your personalized item.
Exactly. Or you could just have that item shipped to your hotel and not have to worry about carrying that bag around.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Which is a great service that Disney provides, and that is available at any merchandise location, not just at Ye Old Christmas Shops. Anything that you buy on property, it is a great service, especially if you're staying on property. Right. And I think you can even have it sent to your home address if you wanted to.
You can, yeah. There's a shipping fee, but to send it just back to your hotel is free of charge.
Yeah, which is a great service because then you don't have to worry about lagging those bags around because, let me tell you, you're probably going to buy a lot of souvenirs when you go to the park.
And you don't want to accidentally leave it at Casey's.
You don't want to leave that at Casey's because then you're going to have to go back to Liberty Square and buy another one. Once we get our Christmas fix.
Oh, also, good photo op at the Christmas store. They have a sleigh right outside of it, so you can take your picture there with the castle in the background.
Yeah, it's a good backdrop. Anytime you can use the castle as a backdrop.
But good idea for a Christmas card.
It is. I believe we've used it a few times. But right across the street from there, if you're looking to send your taste buds on a wild ride, you can hang out with the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane and Sleepy Hollow. So it's just a little refreshment station just right across the street from Ye Old Christmas Shop, and one of their specialties that they have on their menu is a Belgian waffle with fruit, and it's a Nutella drizzle, right?
Yeah, they have a few different ones.
They do. They have one that's like more of a succulent one where it's I forget what's in it, but it's like a different
savory?
meat. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Savory. Succulent, same deal. It's like meat.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
I think anything can be succulent.
Well, either way, it's got meat in it.
And I think cheese.
Yeah, so depending on which, just going kind of to get onto that, I don't want meat and cheese in my waffle.
Yeah, I don't want it, but people like it, so it's available for you if you like it.
This is true. It's not a bad snack if that's what floats your boat.
But the Nutella, strawberry, banana.
Oh yeah. Ooh wee.
Yes.
Very, Very tasty. And even at Halloween time, they do a pumpkin-flavored Belgian waffle. And so you get that pumpkin spice in there. And it's like...
the Headless Horseman actually shows up.
At Halloween time?
Yes.
But at the refreshment station?
No, he just, during the parade, goes past it. I was going to say. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I was thinking you're like, he's signing autographs over
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But no, that's not happening.
He could
guys.
He could give me like a Nutella autograph on that waffle. Would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
So, right next to the Sleepy Hollow refreshment station, there's a little bit of controversy in the world right now.
It's making this ride a little more thrilling.
Well, it's not open at the moment, and I wouldn't call it a ride.
Okay, show.
Yeah. It is an attraction, one of the few attractions that you will find within Liberty Square, and it's also a good place to take a nap. I mean, I would say.
I think that's probably your only option in there.
But no, all jokes aside, Hall of Presidents, which is under restoration, or what's the word I'm looking for here? They're fixing it up right now, and the reason they're doing so is they do it once every 4 to 8 years, depending on the term of presidencies.
Correct.
And so there is some controversy, and we won't get into it. We'll just mention what the controversy is of adding in Mr. President Trump to the Hall of Presidents.
Yes.
And so what is the controversy surrounding this all?
Well, he might be leaving office, so should we add him is the controversy.
Well,
Do we want an animatronic orange man?
But even aside from that, they're having trouble getting a hold of him. So, they used to revert it back to where only Lincoln and Washington would speak within it. And then in the last few years, they added Clinton and Bush and Obama, and then they give them speaking roles. And so one of the things that they're running into also is that Trump's kind of dodging them for his recording. And so they're not really, like you said,
But they could make him the standalone one.
Right, exactly. Not, But so there's rumors of impeachment. We don't know what's going to happen. All we know is that you might see a new president in there, and you might not. And you might hear him talk, and you might not. But either way...
it does not affect you.
If you're going in there, I can't help you.
Yes.
It's not for us. Not to say that other people don't like it.
Right.
But for us...
I like something a little more thrilling.
Yeah. That's just not going to cut it for me.
Even if I had my waffle from Sleepy Hollow, still wouldn't go there.
Yeah. But I feel like, and this is kind of just an aside from that, when they started to introduce the new presidents, don't just give them all talking now that, wait for them to do, wait for them to do something. Don't just say, okay, it's a new president, so I'm going to give him something to talk.
That's true, because he needs to talk about what he did.
Right, Lincoln, should be talking. Washington, should be talking.
Roosevelt should talk.
Oh, I'd be Teddy. Put Teddy on there. Put Teddy I'd be down for Teddy. If he was holding a teddy bear, too, from the old Christmas shop.
From the old Christmas shop.
But no, I feel like you got to earn your chatter in there.
Yeah. Because what else are you going to say? Hi. Yeah. I became president 100 days ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's our little rant about that. But it's not really a rant. We're just kind of just speaking.
Speaking about it. We're trying to make more out of this lesser of an attraction.
But right outside of there, if you are looking for a health-conscious snack, they have a little market. They have a little Liberty Square market there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you would find in an old colonial town where, before grocery shops were big or somewhere.
Yes.
It's kind of got your crates of fruit, and you just go up and you bring it up to the register, which obviously we didn't have registers back in that time, but...
Well,
you got to do something.
Disney's got to do it.
Yeah, we can't keep the theme in that much where we're paying with cronuts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But at that market, it's really cool too. At Halloween time, they have all of the pumpkins that they have professional pumpkin carvers carving. So it's a cool sight to see.
I agree. That is cool. And there's some photo ops right
you could go like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
I don't know either.
But you could put your head in your arms.
It's not the guillotine because there's no There's no blade up top, but it's kind of like the same deal where they would put the old prisoners with their head locked up, with their arms locked up, kind of like you would see in any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yes.
So just a little hint there as far as that Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So just kind of plugging it in because it's coming out couple days.
Yeah.
Depending on when you're seeing this video.
Thursday night.
Who knows?
All right.
So then right next to that is where you would then get on to our Liberty boat.
Yes.
Riverboat.
Liberty Square Riverboat.
Yeah, and so you've been on that boat a few too many times, so why don't you tell us?
So,
why don't you tell us what you're going to find?
Since we were just talking about another thrilling attraction, this one might be equally as thrilling.
Liberty Square, not that you can do a whole lot with that, but you could probably do a little something more. You could do something. A little something. Yeah, because I feel like Liberty Square is kind of just overlooked. Except for one
It's a pass-through.
Yeah.
But the boat goes around Tom Sawyer's Island. Mm-hmm. Actually, honestly, good view of, like, behind the Haunted Mansion. So kind of a cool view there. And then also a really cool view of behind Big Thunder Mountain. So it's kind of cool to see the track more.
Yeah, right.
But other than that, you're basically just standing on a boat going maybe 1 mile per hour.
Oh, that's nice.
And you keep thinking you're going to get dropped off at Tom Sawyer's Island, but you're just back where you started.
Yeah. So, it is,
kind of some nice decorating things on there.
Yeah, it's scenic, but if it's hot out,
don't do it.
You're gonna roast out there, because like Erica said, there's not a lot, you're not
no
catching breezes. You're not cooking around that.
And so if it's crowded and the boat's like crowded with people, you're like sardines in there.
Right. But there is one thing for the kids that I will mention where you can go up and knock on the captain's door, and they will select a kid each ride to come in and steer the boat for a bit. I wonder
what the age limit would be on that, like if I would pass.
Yeah, maybe next time you find yourself on there for some odd reason, you can knock on the door and find out. That would be
the first time I went around to the cast member and I was like, ma'am, is this going to eventually stop at Tom Sawyer's Island? And she's like, no.
Oh, no, honey. You on the wrong boat.
And then it takes a long time to get around. It was 45 minutes, I want to say.
Probably 30 to 45 minute trip.
And I was trying to meet up with people, and I was like, I'm stuck on this boat.
Yeah.
So just don't do it.
Well, don't not do it, but don't do it either. I'm just kidding. Do what you want, people.
Get off, and then head on over to Columbia Harbor House.
Yeah, get some lunch.
Because that is my all-time favorite quick service lunch spot.
Mm-hmm.
They have an amazing salmon. They have fish and chips. So really good options. I know something else Mom would get, but now I can't think of what it was.
Do you like that better than, so as a lunch quick service, better than the new restaurant that had opened up for quick service lunch in Be Our Guest?
Yeah.
Woo. All right.
I mean, they're both good, but I just have always liked Columbia Harbor House, so I have that.
No, I'm with you too.
Memory of it.
I agree. That and like we had mentioned in the Frontierland one, Pecos Bill. But I feel like I would probably actually prefer that salmon dish because it is good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And you get to pick your broccoli side. They have a quinoa salad to go with it. It's just...
Yeah, it's definitely more if you're looking for those health-conscious type meals. This is where to go for that quick service.
I mean, yeah, because then if you're on the dining plan, also, you get a nice healthy brownie to finish your meal.
That's true. That is
true. But it was the chocolate cake.
But can't you get yogurt?
You could get yogurt.
Yeah.
But it's a sugary yogurt, so you might as well just go all the way.
Yeah, I agree. If you're gonna sugar up, you might as well do it properly. Let's not beat around the bush with our sugar overdose. But all right, so good. Then that leaves us with one other thing that is in Liberty Square. Well, two things, but they are fused together. They intertwine. Fusion. Yeah, back on that fusion. We love fusions.
We love fusion.
But they are intertwined, and so the one would be your Memento.
Yep, great merchandise.
Yep, and then the other would be the Haunted Mansion.
Ooh, they thought we were going to forget it.
It's so spooky, I can't stand it. But, so, the queue line for Haunted Mansion is really cool. I do like it now that they've redone it.
Yes.
So it is a lot more interactive.
Right.
You have, like, different busts that are pretty spooky of people that used to live in the mansion, like Master Gracie.
Master Gracie
is out there in a bus. And then, what are some of the other things you're going to see in the queue line?
I like the piano. So
Yeah.
you start playing, and then water shoots up at you.
Mm-hmm.
And same with the books. They have
the
like
books
library,
cool.
so you
And
can push them in and out.
The different instruments that once you press the instrument, it will play that instrument sound. So that's cool, but it's like in a real spooky sound.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would call it, but like, yeah, exactly, like seance
Spooky.
room stuff.
Yeah.
And then with the interior of the ride, obviously, one of the better themed rides.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And the dune buggies.
Yeah, dune buggies.
That's my
cobwebs.
form of travel.
Yeah.
What would you think your favorite room is in there?
I like the dining room, but the little fun fact about the dining room is if you pay attention to the dancers in the dining room, and so kind of just before I get into that, so they took away the hidden Mickey and the plates.
The plates?
Yeah. There used to be a real easy hidden Mickey on the dining room table.
The easiest one you could ever find.
And it was 3 plates, hidden Mickey, game over. But they rearranged the plates, and I was not thrilled about it. But anyways, back to the dancers. So if you will notice the dancers, the men and the women dancing. So Pepper's Ghost, which if you're not familiar with what that technique is, you can Google that. But so essentially it's underneath you is just these mannequins spinning like they're dancing, and then there's a piece of glass in between, and they show the light on the mannequins, and it reflects through the glass, so it appears like there's ghosts there. And so there's translucent and see-through. Real? So unfortunately, those are not real. So yeah, sorry, we're giving away tips. But anyway, so when they set the mannequins, they had it where the man was leading the woman, obviously.
Right.
But they didn't think that when it was reflected, it would be the other way around. So the women are actually leading the men in the ballroom scene, if you will, to pay close attention to it. And so that's kind of a fun little tidbit of information for your Haunted Mansion ride train. Yeah. But what's your favorite room?
I've always liked the bride that kills her groom.
Oh yeah. You would like that. That sounds about right.
Yep. So that's my favorite.
Well, that's cool.
So what were you going to say about the cast members?
Oh, no, I just like how they're spooky. It's like every other cast member has to sport those smiles and be real accommodating to all the guests and things like that. And these cast members get to be a little bit sinister.
Yeah. And for the Halloween party, they have their faces painted.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's really cool to see. So make sure you check that out if you're at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
That's right. And don't be pulling on your lap bars, because it really gets the ghost host mad. If you pull on it too much, he'll yell at you.
He will.
I will lower your lap bar for you. But yeah, so then getting off the ride, you go into our Memento Mori. And merchandise is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We got a couple of shirts that you would find, maybe.
Mine glows in the dark. Yours probably does too.
Yeah, mine does too. So it's really cool merchandise. If you have like any Halloween villages or anything like that, you can find a few pieces for that maybe.
I like all their kitchen stuff now. They have a lot of different aprons, so you match the cast members and some kitchen towels. Also, they have purses and things with the wallpaper. Right. So it's really cool, very iconic merchandise in there.
Yeah, and actually they could, they have a photo room in there where they can turn you into one of the ghouls that you would see photos that would be hanging on the wall during the ride. So it is a really cool store, especially with the following that Haunted Mansion has. And with that huge following, there have been some exciting rumors floating about, which I would personally love to see come to fruition, of a Haunted Mansion restaurant coming into play.
It sounds like a brilliant idea.
It does.
Like, how has this not been thought of prior?
Yeah. I don't know where they would put it, really.
Yeah, but that's all right.
That's not for me to figure out. I don't have to worry about that.
We just gotta go eat there.
Yeah, I'll eat there, for sure. I think it would be really cool. You get the lights down low, you get candles, candles burning, like everything candlelit. Yeah, cobwebs everywhere.
Yeah.
That would be really cool, I think.
I agree.
I'm hoping that happens. But, that wraps up Liberty Square. That's Liberty Square in a nutshell.
It is.
There's not a whole lot to do there, but the things that there are to do there, you can get some entertainment out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously Haunted Mansion is the breadwinner.
Yes.
By a long shot.
And the ye old Christmas shop.
Yes, exactly. So, anything that you enjoy doing in Liberty Square, definitely comment below. Be sticking around. We have a couple more lands left in Magic Kingdom here before we hop on over to another park. But these next two lands, they bring it.
Yeah, get ready. Gear up.
Get ready for some fun. Strap up. Because it's going to be a wild ride. And I ain't talking no Thunder Mountain wild ride. There's going to be some other kinds of wild rides out there.
Some other mind training to do.
Yeah, we'll be training minds. Minds and minds. So yeah, thanks for checking in. Again, we do have our Instagram up with all things park, so be sure to check us out there. We'll be updating different photos and different experiences that we're doing on a daily basis. And podcasts will be up in the next couple days probably with those new lands, so be sure to come back and check us out. Anything you'd like to add?
Hopefully no ghosts follow you home.
Oh, yes. Watch out for hitchhiking ghosts. We'll see you later.
Hurry back!
Nice.